Hey, what's up? This is Zack here live at NFT Tallinn with FlowerMe.xyz. So hey guys, if you want to just introduce yourselves really quick and tell us, a little bit about what FlowerMe.xyz is and what you do.
My name is Sebastian. This is my co-founder Valentin.
Yeah, my name is Valentin.
And we are building a CO2 emission offsetting NFT for the flower industry. So we are selling our NFTs on the one hand online on FlowerMe.xyz, but also in local flower shops in Germany. We're just starting out, and people have the option with our NFT to offset the CO2 emissions that are produced by the production, the transport, and the storage of flowers, which is actually quite huge. There's not a lot of awareness in this space, but a standard bouquet of flowers carries around 35 kilograms of CO2 with it to get actually where it's being sold to the consumer.
Mother's Day is coming up, so
How does that feel?
That's where our launch is headed right now. We just launched our website a couple days ago, and yeah, now we're looking to get started for Mother's Day.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe a bit more about the product. So currently, we are, as Sebastian already said, kind of offering a collection called carbon collectibles. So you can basically kind of buy the CO2 emissions. And offset these, of course. It's connected to a new unique picture, and then we have the mass product, which is aiming for actually the local customers, which are buying in flower shops. We onboarded a couple of these and currently tested within the southern part of Germany. So carbon collectibles and maybe a future outlook. So throughout the year, we are launching also a product called block flowers. We are having our own minting on our website. So stay tuned for that one. And of course, if you're gonna visit our website and check it out, you get the latest news about it.
I think this is a really unique idea, and honestly, to me, it seems like one of the most that will probably be the fastest adopted by consumers, because people have been buying flowers for hundreds of thousands of years for their loved ones and for other things. This just seems like a natural evolution, especially our generation. I'm Gen Z, you guys are,
We are
as well. Yeah, so our generation is very environmentally conscious, is where I'm going with this, and I think that is not going to change. Over time, it's going to be seen more and more as a individual as well as a societal responsibility to limit our carbon or offset our carbon.
Exactly. So we were aiming at exactly this target group as well, to bring younger generations to flower shops as well, because most of them are buying flowers online, Gen Z, and that's why we're offering it in the physical space as well. But we're also trying to partner with big online chains that are selling flowers, of course. And right now we have one main climate partner that is focusing on preserving rainforest and the entire rainforest ecosystems with its biodiversity in Peru. And that's where your contribution actually goes. So when you buy one of our NFTs, you're essentially preserving 3 square meters of rainforest in Peru for a period of 2 years. And that's how long it takes to essentially offset that carbon that your flowers produced. Yeah.
And especially about talking about Gen Z. So we walked around Barcelona, around Valentine's Day. So we both went there. There had been so many Gen Z people actually carrying flowers throughout the city. So that especially for these days such as Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, any other event, Women's Day as well. Any of these events could be a good opportunity to actually make the focus on transparency, also offset carbon emissions and something like that. So that's what we are aiming for. And as we see it, at least these days are for Gen Z, that they are buying flowers, for example.
And so I guess just, how's the reaction been from the flower shops? Because I'm sure some of them are they don't want to talk about the fact that they're creating this carbon. But, it's kind of we're here, there's a Air Baltic here, and they show an airplane and they talk about how much carbon they offset. So it's interesting. It seems like even if they don't want to be, this is the direction things are going. But wondering.
Exactly. So there is a growing consciousness about this entire environmental topic. Most of the flower stores themselves have no focus on that at all. Like, it's not spoken of in daily business or doing daily business. So we are also doing quite a bit of education work around that to raise awareness. Also, you will do more about this on our website to sort of bring that into the public, to have some sort of consensus about how much CO2 there actually is connected to the whole floriculture industry out there. Yeah.
Maybe one more thing about it. So if you're thinking about like an industry which is like not that technology focused, at least in Germany, I don't know about the US, I would say that you can like position as a local store yourself as like a leader in the industry. So that's like maybe the value proposition we could add, that we are like saying them that actually you are able to like offset your carbon emissions. I mean, there's some like competitors in Germany which are focusing, such as like fair trade, that they are like setting standards for the production, of course, but like actually carbon offsetting is not included right now.
Oh, that makes, I think it's really cool what you guys are doing. I think it's very easy to see a future where this is implemented at a larger scale. So I guess, where can people find you? Where are you most active on social media?
Yeah, since we currently started, like go to our website, then you can check out the social media accounts. They are linked to these. And yeah, we are bringing up content throughout the year. And that's currently our mission, to like actually start with making awareness.
Yes. Yeah. Essentially, just check out flowerme.xyz, and you can always subscribe to our newsletter. We will have occasional updates, so nothing annoying. And yeah, we will update you guys on our journey, and we'll be live with our blog Flowers soon as well.
I have one more question, and we can flip these around in editing, but when you're seeing this adoption, do you see it more like coming from like a 1-800-Flowers, like a big group, and then it's just like all the little guys are like, okay, if they're doing, we have to do it? Or do you see it more like the little flower shops do it, or the consumers, and they pressure a big flower provider to do it? Like, do you see it as kind of like, hey, me and you are going to sign a petition, 1-800-Flowers has to offset their carbon, they better do this? Yeah. Or is it more like
I think it's going to be both ways. On the one hand, there is this consumer trend that is catching on about this environmental consciousness. So large corporates are having an eye on that. They're paying attention with small sub-brands that are participating in other programs, but they're actually not doing any offsetting. And on the other hand, there's this demand side where more and more young buyers and consumers only buy from a climate neutral or climate friendly source. So I think in the end, this is going to create more and more businesses like this, especially in that area where there's nothing like it before. So we'll see.
Yeah, let's say it's currently, of course, like too early to say like which way it's going to be, but I think I mostly agree with Sebastian about like the adoption side. So I think the pressure might come from the demand side, and also like the suppliers might be adapting it at some point, and then like actively searching like for opportunities to do so, and also like look for, I mean, like fair trade is also like a nice project, so don't get me wrong about something like that, but you can like actively search for projects like this, at least having like a social like production, like do not have any like child labor or something like that. So yeah, that's also like a big issue, because like that was like one of the things what they solved like back then. So like that's mostly, they are focusing mostly on the German market. But yeah, so why not like provide something which is actually doing like the climate offsetting?
Yeah, no, I totally agree. It seems like you're betting on the long term, which is a smart move, because the planet's it's going to be around. So
yeah. And of course, like we have to be flexible. We have to be flexible on like what actually the demand side is. It's too early to say like what's demanded, but yeah, it's like a testing and like trial period, and then like let's see where we're gonna head to.
Very smart. Well, thank you so much. I feel like I've learned about something early stages. So thanks so much, and we'll see you soon.